Hello everyone, hope you are enjoying a fantastic health and all are safe and sound in your family. Today, I, Dr. Isha Bharatwade, your medical pundit, is back here to discuss an interesting topic. We'll understand the psychology behind it, we'll understand how things work. And this issue that we're going to talk about today is a very, very common concern, especially for all the mothers, and it's their constant complaint. And it is about the use of cell phones in kids. Many mothers, many parents complain to us that doctor, our kids are constantly on phone, they don't give us time, they are constantly inactive, they don't play, no indoor activities, no outdoor activities, just them and their cell phones. So this is a very, very common thing that we have often heard and many people keep complaining about. So today we are going to understand a bit of psychology behind how it works and how we as parents can help reduce this habit, right? So a very simple question I'll ask, that whenever we as adults, we as parents have a little free time, what do we prefer doing, right? So it is common to most of us that we would sit on our cell phones and we'll watch our favorite serials, or we'll scroll through YouTube, or we'll scroll through Insta Reels, and that's a very, very common thing that happens even in parents, right? So this happens in their free time. So whenever parents are free for a little while after the entire day's work, the mother after completing the entire household work, the entire office work, and fathers after coming from office, or other elders in the family after completing their entire work, they have a little free time, and in that little free time they prefer watching something on their cell phones, and they are constantly on the cell, either messaging or something like that, whatever they feel good about. So the important point to understand is that whenever you are at home, right, and whenever kids are at home, consciously or unconsciously they are constantly observing you, okay? Especially in this current time where everything is work from home, study online, everything is online, and everything has come down to this in the recent times. So we are constantly in that homely environment. Kids are not going to school, many schools have been shut off, or the working hours have been reduced considerably, right? So majority of the time kids spend at home. So the psychology behind, or the understanding behind, this is not a conscious thing. This is what happens unconsciously in the child's brain, the child's subconscious. What happens is that the child sees, the child observes that in free time, the elders in the family are watching TV, or are using their cell phones, or are chatting, or are, scrolling through YouTube's, Insta Reels, right? So that same mindset is adopted by the subconscious mind of the child. कि जब भी free time है, whenever I have free time, I'll be doing this. So the problem what happens is that the free time for parents is maybe half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours max. But the free time for kids is the entire day, apart from their working schedule, apart from their school. तो जो फ्री टाइम का स्पेस होता है बच्चों के लिए वो ज़्यादा होता है, एंड फॉर पेरेंट्स इट्स स्मॉल. सो दैट बिकम्स अ प्रॉब्लम, एंड दैट इज़ वाई we see that whenever we also have free time, we would prefer watching something we like, or we would prefer resting, because the body gets tired. Kids are not that way. Kids are very active. Most of the kids are very active, and so they in their free time utilize this free time to watch something on YouTube or to play games, right? So whatever the elders in the family set an example of, many parents say that you all should go and exercise, or you all should go and read up. But that's not happening in the family. That's not what the kids are observing about their parents. So what we do as adults, if I am exercising, my kid will look at me and my kid will start developing it as a routine. But if I am not doing it, I cannot expect my kids to do that. Because for any kid, however ideal others may be outside, but the first idealism, the first icon that they see someone as is their parent. It can be the mother, it can be the father, it can be both. Again, I'm saying it's not a conscious thing that happens to them. But unconsciously, since you are in that environment, since we are in that environment, the mind imbibes these things. So that to reduce their screen time, we have to see that in our free time, when the kids are not around, we may watch anything, we can do anything. But whenever kids are around, make sure that you give them time. Make sure you ask them how their day was. Make sure you ask them how things are going on in their life. Apart from work, apart from schooling, apart from career, there are many things that they also undergo. Play with them, give them some time, let there be some family space, let there be some family time. And eventually, when this becomes a habit, that you get this into your schedule, you get this into your routine, kids will automatically do the same. One thing we need to remember, that kids do not listen, they see, and they do what they see, not what they hear. हम 1000 चीज़ें बोलेंगे, we'll keep on telling them 1000 things, ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, but they will not do that. But once they see you doing things, they will automatically imbibe them, and they will be the perfect ideals what you want, if you be the perfect ideals what you want them to be. So next time, before we talk about the usage of cell phones, please keep a check on your cell phones as well, and please keep that space for your kids to express, to enjoy, to have fun. And just try understanding them, just try understanding their side. Don't hit them because they are using cell phones. Try and understand if they are playing certain type of games, or what is the content. Do not supervise them constantly, or do not be suspicious just checking or scrolling through the cell phones. They'll automatically be more free when you give them that space. So see what they are watching, see what they are going through, or what kind of games they are liking to play. It gives a lot of insight about what they think subconsciously, or what could be their subconscious problems. So just keep a track on it, and be the change you want to see. Thank you.